Leadership is 80% communication, but most leaders don't get enough training in this really important skill, especially when it comes to public speaking. Leaders can't afford to be mediocre presenters. That's why we created a public speaking program especially for leaders. This program will help you master the art of public speaking so you can present your ideas, persuade your audience, and improve your team's performance. To accommodate leaders with busy schedules, the program employs a blended format. Part 1 is online curriculum that allows leaders to learn at their own pace. It covers the core skills like developing a coherent message, structuring a presentation for impact, commanding audience attention, and using visual aids. Part 2 is a live workshop with coaching. Here, leaders meet in person to deliver their presentations and process constructive criticism. Participants practice giving feedback to their peers, while professional coaches work one-on-one with speakers to raise their confidence and competence. Finally, participants receive a video of their presentation so they can experience how others perceive them. This debrief crystallizes the experience and provides a good foundation for future speaking opportunities. To give you a taste of the topics we cover in the curriculum, here are a few samples from the video curriculum.
That's because public speaking provides leaders with the grand opportunity to fulfill their most important role, which is to engage the heart and shape the minds of people so they can move to action to solve important problems and achieve important goals. The main thing I want you to know is this: if you can tell a good story, then you can also give a great presentation. And that's because stories and great presentations share the same essential elements. Stories have a narrative arc, and they start by giving us context. Did you know that people remember only about 5% of the information communicated to them by way of data, facts, and statistics? In contrast, people remember about 60% of what's communicated to them through stories. And that means you really do need a strong beginning. But that can be hard to do, as my friend Phil here figured out a few weeks back. Okay, Steve, thank you for that fine introduction. You always do such a great job. Thank you so much. Good morning. How are you all today? Have you had your coffee yet? Is this thing on? Can anybody hear me? Hey, can you raise your hand in the back if you can or you can't hear me? When people don't know you well, then there's lots of room for them to misjudge you, and they will. They'll judge you based on preconceptions and based on superficial things, which may or may not represent you well. As a leader and as a speaker, that's not a risk you can afford to take. Instead, you want to show them that you share their goals and values, and that your words and actions are serving a purpose more important than yourself. Many people would say that leaders with presence project confidence, and I would agree wholeheartedly with that statement. But I don't believe it does much good to say to someone, "Go be confident." No, instead my focus is on the source of that confidence, things such as your core strength, your care for your audience, your motives, and your competence to help out. For clarity's sake, let's review the purpose and proper uses of the PowerPoint slide presentation. The primary use of a slide presentation is to capture and guide your audience's attention. Think of it as a tool to help them track along with you. In fact, you can think of each PowerPoint slide as a signpost along the road in your presentation. The first is this. We have plenty of choices in color markers. We have the ones that smell like bananas and strawberries and cherries, but we want to choose the ones that smell like blueberries and licorice, blue or black. That's because if you choose green, yellow, or orange, it's difficult for your audience to see them from any angle or from any distance.
Regardless of your leadership experience, this program will help you master the art of presenting your ideas, persuading an audience, and improving your team's performance. For more information or to schedule this workshop for your group, contact us at 443-275-8570.